can make anything. If I get to this point in time, I want to remember the old people that we belong to. I want to remember Papa Sheki, when I know the Papa for APC. I want to remember Esai Koroma. I want to remember Sia Kamaratele. I want to remember Joseph Saidu Mama. I want to remember all the other ones there. When we sit down together, when we make APC, let God make their soul rest in peace. I also want to remember Evangelist Samson. I want to remember Mama, that Osuma will kill. I want to remember Whitewall. I want to remember all the ones there where the SNP killed the last election. Make their soul rest in peace. If I get to this point, before I go sit down, I want for not be all tonight. For 1 minute silence for all the ones who are on control. And we will people that we don't do. Then we get 1 minute silence for the neighborhood. Silence, silence, please. May their soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what we know from the National Secretary General, it don't state clearly why we're there. Now, it talks about tripartite. I want to know the work for over 1 year now. But now we can't get I follow get more understanding from the one when we need the APC during that. We call on the chief negotiator. But before I bring him, just say somebody when in Motokana 85 988 don't block Posse ATY 988. Comrades on and they now bring Dr. Kefala Mara. We will talk to him briefly as chief negotiator for let's set the tone for what this meeting are really there about. Secretary General don't tell me the purpose, and they can set the tone, and then we will continue with the program. I don't come for so much, I just 2 things. For telling I say as chief negotiator, not only one get this work. All my colleagues who are aspirant to and assist now, me and they go do this work. So I for tell them thank you. I'll always make sure this thing happens as it happened today. So tell everybody thank you. Number 2, the acting national chairman will the message. And why no one say anything waiting here for council. So I'll get for them the podium for me to explain to you why they are. Finally, I think they are very important. Important so after this, if them are not plan, they're not do what you for do. Well, how they call this kind of meeting, man. Sagala Mama. You know, we will not tell that people that say APC we're not ready for calling people like it. What if we don't do the accident so now? Now, warning. Like when they come, after we don't deliver that message, when they expect here, they for behave themselves and they for do the right thing. If you're not happy, we will count on our back until we see say waiting right for this country not happy. One assurance when me the key, and we will continue for key. One part of people always sit down up here. Now here for be the next president of this country. And we will form the next government. If I don't reach there, Hawaii. Okay. If I don't reach there, we'll not get for West Time again. If I follow you read the message before we retire. Plenty man there for this paper for talk. But we want to print the key message what they have for owner. So they print the message first. Then after that, now we go hearing from other people there. So we not go tire. So we not go get the actual message. If I don't reach there, I want for print on now. We on daddy. The one went there before. But the party, when we call the acting chairman, that is substantive deputy national chairman, CEO 002. But for now, they act as CEO 001, the acting national chairman, Alhaji Dr. Usman Kodeya Sane. They go can give the key message. So now we all listen carefully, and we listen attentively. Most important, particularly so, I bet here, I only see Hawaii, Australia, yeah.
Members of the National Advisory Committee of the APC, national officers, national executive officers all over the country, starting from ward, district, region, and the national level. And we honor in the name of the glorious all people's conference. I want to start by recognizing the fact that this is an opinion of administration that is moving from SSP rule to APC rule. Foundation now we want today. We hear the people that want to stand not there. Not there, I mean, that in the age, the flag of the APC were red and white, but also eventually taking over the green, white, and blue flag to move this country to prosperity. In 2018, we will be a tenant, what we call SLPP, a period of 5 years. That will take own entity. But I plenty in them from the over 35 years old. 20 hours they boil, they come back, then if the election won a vote to put someone as president of Sierra Leone, they keep up. And we now come to get a new leader. And if we want to get this new leader, activities and they won't for make sure we understand in our way that the people that we send who will lead this party from 2023. And they start by recognizing the fact that the chairman will be voted for, Honorable Benkalu Mansare, in our days, but we did. In our day, because he grew up in health, then God thank you for the improved small. We also not forget the fact that the former leader of the party, leader and chairman, Dr. Atouga, himself, without his own fault, he came out of the country. Today, I stand here as a representative for make sure say we inform the SLPP that the tenancy don't go. 2018, they will give what they call vacant possession to we of this country, what they call Sierra Leone, so that we give one of them people here, they aspire flag bearer and eventually president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Today, we gain also name them. As I sit down right here, I see Aki Soya. After Aki Soya, I see By Mammoth. After By Mammoth, I see Charlotte Cherikoko. After Cherikoko, I see Ali Macaulay. After Ali Macaulay, I see Dr. Victor Davis. After that, I see Bessie Kanu. After that, I see Chief Sam Kumana. Content. SSS. I get a message. This message, like combination of the thought process, the idea of the whole Ghana. We have been hearing about what they call APC meeting the SLPP. So now correct what you go on 2023. We call that meeting the Agreement for National Unity. After that, then create what they call a tripartite committee. We did, SLPP did, and the international community. After that, the report brings 80 recommendations. Then we don't forget one important event where it takes place now. That is the census. The census are intended to use to determine how they shape the country into constituencies, how they shape the country into districts. Now, the SLPB don't take other road. If you take other road, we get the responsibility for that gentleman. What you may want to do, whatever we don't work for nothing. We don't work for nothing. But the international community, for let us stand here, we find, let them self-understand what they happen. And they authorize me to read the message in English. After that, we get people where they come, when they break them down to bring those languages. So in a commission, Congress of the APC, 18 months after the submission of the tripartite recommendation and the commencement of its implementation, it is my duty and honor on behalf of the party leadership to provide you with an update. This update concerns the efforts of our party and the government of Sierra Leone to fulfill our mutual commitment to strengthen our national electoral architecture and democracy. Let me begin by thanking you all and the general membership of our party for your patience and kind understanding displayed throughout the process. We also acknowledge our development partners and international friends of Sierra Leone for their support. This support has facilitated expert work on voter registration and election results management, as well as specific assistance to election management bodies, particularly the ECSL, Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. We anticipate the completion of this expert-supported initiative to foster a constructive national dialogue and to achieve transparent and credible elections in the future. The APC notes that limited progress has been made. This includes the possession of a constitutional amendment bill incorporating some tripartite recommendations on electoral reform, the management review of the ECSL, the return of a limited number of internally and externally displaced persons, the release of some detainees, and the discontinuation of a few politically motivated cases. However, we must express our profound disappointment that critical appeal case files for our members have gone missing within the commissions of inquiry secretariat, obstructing the work of our legal counsel and denying us justice. Despite these steps, the pace of reform remains unacceptably slow, and the government has not demonstrated the genuine commitment required. Our October 2025 assessment reveals that implementation is being unilaterally driven by the government, contradicting the roadmap established by the Inclusive Tripartite Committee. A dysfunctional steering committee has been installed, supported by a government-only created support secretariat, accountable solely to the Chief Minister, who also serves as the government's chief negotiator. Regrettably, our working relationship with the government chief negotiator and the steering committee secretariat has broken down. Both offices have refused to engage cooperatively on fundamental issues. The chief negotiator has failed to acknowledge numerous formal communications from the APC, and the secretariat under his office has been persistently unresponsive. We have documented this mismanagement of our development partner in a position paper dated 18 November 2025. Building on that diplomatic outreach, I must reiterate our grave concern. One, It is unacceptable that Parliament continues to refuse to establish a dedicated committee to oversee electoral matters as per Tripartite Committee Recommendation 20, which is essential for ensuring future elections are free, fair, credible, and transparent. 2. Similarly, the ECSL's reluctance to reconstitute the Political Parties Liaison Committee (PPLC) and allow co-chairmanship by the two largest parties as recommended under inter-party trust. 3. We firmly reject provisions of the Constitutional Amendment Bill that grant the President power to appoint members of the Search and Nominating Committee for Electoral Commissioners and the Chair of the Political Parties Regulation Commission. This directly contravenes Tripartite Recommendation 36, which aims for an independent and impartial appointment process. 4. We condemn the government's deliberate postponement of the 2025 census to bypass the legally required 24-month timeline, a condition precedent for using census data to draw electoral boundaries. This manipulation jeopardizes electoral integrity. 5. The cautious stance of stakeholders towards the proposed 2026 census reflects a profound lack of confidence in Statistics Sierra Leone's process. Specifically, the plan to use widely discredited 2021 midterm census as a baseline undermines both the democratic and economic future of our nation. The APC stoutly rejects the government's unilateral imposition of the proportional representation and electoral system via the Constitutional Amendment Bill. It is apparent that the government disregarded the civil society's overwhelming vote of 57.9% in favor of first-past the post-electoral system. It must not be mistaken that the civil society represents the citizens of Sierra Leone. The government also refused to recognize the opinion of the Council of Paramount Chiefs, loudly in favor of first-past the post. 7. The APC notes the reduction in the 55% threshold for winning the presidential election to a simple majority, coupled with the introduction of 20% of the vote in at least 2/3 of the districts in Sierra Leone, is a deviation from the related tripartite recommendation of 50+1 and 25% of the vote in at least 50% of the districts. Additionally, the APC is of the opinion that the introduction of the minimum district vote will increase polarization and encourage elections-related violence and victimization of citizens in districts to prevent the achievement of the 30% vote. The APC therefore rejects the change in threshold for winning the presidential election. It should remain 55%. It is evident from this account that the government of Dr. Julius Maada Bio has not engaged with the APC in good faith. Their actions suggest a concerted effort to subvert genuine reform and manipulate the electoral process ahead of the 2028 election. We believe fair play must be restored to this process. Therefore, we demand the following: the immediate restructuring of the steering committee through the establishment of a high-level oversight body, co-chaired by the APC and the government, to provide genuine strategic direction on implementing both the Agreement for National Unity and the Tripartite Committee recommendation. 2. The immediate restructuring of the support secretariat to ensure a balanced, transparent, and inclusive workflow. 3. Full transparency requiring that the implementation tracker, meaning and all relevant documents, be made accessible to all stakeholders, including our moral guarantors, to enable independent monitoring. In view of this firm position, I conclude as follows. 1. We restate our urgent call on our development partners to facilitate an immediate high-level joint review meeting between the APC and the government to address these critical concerns. 2. Should the government of the SLPP choose to disregard our legitimate concerns, continue to subvert genuine reforms, and resort to unilateralism and intimidation, the APC will have no choice but to resist such undemocratic action. We will be compliant. Let me go over that. Our legitimate concerns have been given to them, but if they continue to subvert genuine reforms and resort to unilateralism and intimidation, the APC will have no choice but to resist such undemocratic action. We will be compelled to mobilize nationwide peaceful democratic action to defend our democracy and the will of the people. I thank you and God bless you. Hello? 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 We are not hearing from the acting national chairman. The SLPP government no sincere would win. The way things go, it sounds like the one repeat what happened in 2023. Would I accept that? Would I accept that? Would I accept that? Then say, we all know what appear and also this time election will get the proportional representation system. Some communities and they will not get member of parliament also. At the same time, one for continuing to accept that. We will accept that. And we will say they go back to first past the post so that everybody know in council, everybody they elect new MP. Not also that we want. But for don't get the census last year. But waiting and they do. They run the census on the result of them in get 2021. And that result of them get 2021 not being good at all. Kenima, for example, highly populated than Freetown. Could I tell them that day? Well, at the same time, I could do again. And so we say they're not going to use that baseline data, then just for stand up and do the right thing as far as census concerned. In fact, we've been saying the census result for be ready 2 years before elections. Waiting and do then delay the thing, then do our 2026 so that the census results not going to be ready in 2 years. We they say no. We back the leadership for ensure that we take a political decision as to the baseline data we can get for use to ensure that the 2028 elections get for go in a manner we going to help you. Also, the appointment no consult, no political party, way contrary to the laws of this country. The law says before the president appoints electoral commissioner, chief electoral commissioner, before consult with all political parties. Mumu, President Biono do that. They go ahead for appoint Corner.
and come and manipulate the whole process. We all know how that they end in 2023. So we in the tripartite say no, this time round, they advertise, they interview, they prepare a short list of successful candidates, they present them to the president. Now from that list, the president will make his choice. You know what they do? Then go away from what we agree on, then give president the power for making appoint the same committee we'll talk about. So you see, what we say law go right, then say law we go left. I hope you get that. The steering committee, they already the chief minister say they don't implement more than 80%. Na lie. In fact, that steering committee where they get now more than 20 members. 9 of them are cabinet ministers. Now only 3 positions they put them give. We sister now the mayor, Madam Akisoya, we mayor Laptes and McKinney, and we brother, we the leader in parliament, Honorable Atouga. They don't. They're not consult with, they're not talk to we, they just set up the committee. In fact, they don't pass minutes, they don't pass document, nobody don't know what thing they do, then keep everything. The secretariat where they appoint for support this steering committee, then just appoint them, they not talk to the APC. This secretariat, they only listen to the office of the chief minister. The chief minister not the respond to the letters, they don't care about anything, they don't run the thing the way they want for honor. And we are saying no. In November, on the 25th of November last year, the leadership meet with the international community and explain to them all of this. We take a position, say we're not going to accept that. Self-ask the international community for let them arrange a meeting between we and them as a first start so that we will address all the issues there. And that one day, the acting chairman raised this afternoon for call on the international community, moral guarantors, for let them facilitate that. You know, ECSL, they make decisions in a committee where they call the Political Parties Relation Committee. Now that committee, they sit down and decide about voter register. Now then they decide who that go supply ballot box. Now then they decide the voter ID. And to now, 2023 voter ID not been good. So now the tripartite will say that particular committee we agree the chief electoral commissioner go chair that. But then the 2 political parties where their highest seats in the parliament for co-chair that. So that APC and SLPP go sit down as co-chairs so that we will be part of all the decision making when it comes to election. That's now one way we will ensure that what happen 2023 not repeat. So they say now that way they will go. As we are on the top, ECSL not do that today. Parliament, then they provide oversight over everything in the country. Any agency or institutions where they receive money from government, Parliament get the right for bring them to order, for oversee what they do and for ask the right question. In the tripartite committee, we say Parliament forget a special standing committee for oversee the activities of the ECSL. My brother and I will lead in Parliament, Honorable Atouga, don't write to the Speaker of Parliament for let them set up that committee. Till today, they don't set out. So therefore, we don't agree here that all the recommendations where they are, the positions where the party don't take, the position they will stand by. And honestly, with every strength, as the leader don't say, they cannot go by what you say. This time meeting with the call like this, or the reach a point to the call and all they say, we know the party at all. We accept that. We will reach a point to the call, the party and also. We accept that. We accept that we'll get this time meeting again also. As the leader say, we will take national action to ensure that government do the right thing. If we don't do that, so now when the skeptics, so now when not been believed say this kind of meeting for happen, so now when they send messages say no, this thing go turn la. We tell them say no go happen so because the APC know what you want, we will conduct research, we show you numbers. And so therefore, going forward, each and every individual, every district, every agency, every organ of the party for a deal. If them party man not do what you want, you therefore stand out and say no. And we say no, it will be no. And then we thank you.
So the next thing they also over about side when they get forget and go, commit and go past them, commit and legal. Now that side they will begin for resist force. When at the House of Parliament, now the representative now they elect people that forgot Parliament under the APC ticket. So today, before now, when they call the leader of Parliament, when I can give with all confidence that how we ready for resist, now so they say ready for resist the Parliament. So if you follow hearing from the leader of Parliament, Honorable Atouga, I get confidence in any parliamentarians. But if I never say hearing from her, Congress, now we now listen to the leader of Parliament, Honorable Atouga. A, B, C, APC. One great thing what we don't take note of is as a big political party as big as APC, if we sit down with full hand, with full foot, we see them they destroy the law for let them continue for them power. We not do nothing, we not talk nothing. Now table back it will end. So this time around, anybody want to touch the law? Now, una can win a parliament to the country on our back. We believe so. Sovereignty now the people they hand the day. Now, una for determine how them for who now. Now, una for determine waiting una 120 una no one. As I talk so, from Texaco, say go to Pastor Adam and Abdul member of Parliament, not the day. Una not get nobody home now they cry to. Now because of this PI system when they carry it. We as a party don't say we don't consult with the people that we don't want PI system again. Una want PI system? Una want PI system? So we not gonna sit down, few people can't do anything they want to do in this country. We say Sierra Leone belongs to the all. Then secondly, when you look at the recommendation or the bill when they carry on a parliament, then say for let person be president, if forget simple majority, then if forget 20%, now 2/3 of the districts then. If you look the local government act, it's clear. It says now president now they create districts. President just need to be advised by the Minister of Finance, the local government minister, and the Chief Electoral Commissioner. When them three advise president they go with a statutory instrument in parliament. You will not want statutory instrument, you will want council. Now you they get the 2/3. So meaning if this lawyer pass, president can create more than 30 districts and strongholds. for let we not able to get 2/3 or half of the district then. So we say we don't want that law day. Now we go back to say we be there. Yeah, now when possible I agree with the no. When we agree with the see and with we eye. So we say we go there back. And in a nutshell, for let anybody able to touch the constitution now, you forget 2/3 of members of parliament. And as parliament there right now, SLPP get 81 members of parliament, paramount chief then get 14, paramount chief, then APC get 54 members of parliament. So if they want to touch the constitution, they need to get 99 members of parliament. If you take 81, you add paramount chief, they mean not say the paramount chief them don't pull a position. Say they don't want PI system. They want first pass the post. But for argument's sake, let me add the paramount chief them to the SLPP. 81 plus 14, it go almost. It go 95. A meaning say they need 4 members of parliament from APC. So I want to assure you now. Say if no member of parliament or from APC no vote for the constitution, nobody know the church. Nobody know the church. Then the second assurance where I want you now. Hey. The second assurance where I want you now. Now that if they mistake touch the constitution, where they not get 2/3 majority in the parliament, that's easy. That's easy. And if you commit crime today, nothing say you don't live forever. Because case you know the what it. So once more, we need una support. Because for the come to una, because for the call una, and we expect una for come whenever we call una. We the people call una, we get back to una. I'm going to tell you what to for do. Let God bless APC. I tell you.
We want to focus on the program. We don't make one space on this. We don't hear it from the honorable member of parliament. We can't close the program now. But before we close the program, me personally, on behalf of the leadership of the party, as we tell the MPs, the councillors, the structures of the party, with board executive, with constituency, district, national executive, plenty thank you. Then they say we know the whole, but in they happy. I don't know if the region, Western region, particular, plenty thank you. South, East, North, Northwest. We are taking affiliate groups, but one group that will be always the same. Because if APC team up like a party now, one group they will not fetch consistently, continuously. If some of we get us the whole they will not today now and then. The legal team, we lawyer them. Now we clap for them. We lawyer they don't fetch for this party. Now we clap for them. The legal lawyer, Dr. We want to tell you and you team plenty thank you. We are not best for this party. We are not saying this party. Plenty. If I don't reach there, I will not call on the president of the Women's Congress, Madam Maria Malo Bangura, for like and say vote of thanks. We will sing the victory song, then we go dance more and we go scatter. I want to tell you my plenty.
APC, one party, one purpose, one victory. I want to tell national executive this all important meeting. I want to tell the regional chairman, thank you.
Don't the only way out.
Not just the chairman,
The unifier.
all the regions.
The whole and fearless leader.
I want to tell the
The
district,
people choice.
thank you.
The voice of the voiceless. Dr. Richard
I want to tell them thank you. I want to tell the constituencies, the 132 constituencies, thank you. I also want to tell the world, you are the always higher, so thank you. Yesterday, we get some people there, when they go out there, they tell people, they say, this meeting not go right. Some people, they even go to the extent say, they never bet that year. See how we are still calm. That don't show me say, we are not ready for APC victory, not so.
Yes.
This time around, I want to tell people that say, we the APC not going to bring, and the people are not going to bring us so. This constitution has been blown and printed for we. It's very undemocratic. They want to come with a one-party state. We never agree for that. We never agree. And we are really waiting for the economic say. Not so. Everything when they are in the privatized committee recommendation, we will implement that to the letter. Not so. We the people of Sierra Leone say, any form of rigging, when they work for Britain this time, believe me, we will not agree.
We don't say Richard Conte. We don't agree. We don't agree with Dr. Richard Conte. We don't agree. We don't agree with Dr. Richard Conte. We don't agree. We don't agree with Dr. Richard Conte. Dr. Richard Conte.
So that nobody present at the APC.
We
And we
don't
just
Richard
send a
Conte.
message loud and clear say, we are party in waiting for governance.
We
We
don't
just
tell
said,
Richard
our
Conte.
people will all thank you.
We don't tell Richard
This is
Conte.
just the beginning, no. This meeting here,
We don't tell Richard Conte.
but look at when I turn out. Imagine for prepare them. All people over there. So for whoever come, we want to tell them thank you. Let God bless you. Let God bless the APC party. And let God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
bullying, hardship, fighting and killing. They all over the world. This don't make the whole world lump up so. Super world leaders, please unite and free your people, cause things are falling apart.
Life no easy today, all over the world. Price they high every day, people can't afford. If you buy for 50 today, tomorrow could be 70. I dey tell you they mara, you don't shoot 200. Papa God we dey beg you for your intervention. If life continues so, it go be the follow. You go let you die one, not for live and sufferness. We go begin jealous to one them when we don't die long time. They know they pay us right. No light see, no water rate. They know they pay school fees, and the rest is total peace. Nothing no they worry them. Inflation of food commodities on trigger hardship.
Inside the world they know now. What thing we gon' do now? Inside the world they know now. What thing we gon' do now?
Some marriages they go down because of poverty. Some not able to pay us rent, neither for bills. But who also they cook today because of hardship. Some picking on they take order from mama and papa. If you can't feed them, you no go able to control them. Life no easy, thing no come up and play. Some man they work at the top by himself because of poor. I be pissing a salon no more, but I'm all over the world. Ghana they protest
For cost of living,
Nigeria they protest
for cost of living.
like Guinea and Liberia, they sell the party. Salon we sell they cry because life not easy.
Inside the world they know now. What thing we gon' do now? Inside the world they know now. What thing we gon' do now?
Some struggle where we they go through today now because of that. Some struggle where we they go through today now because of that. Oh, people say elect salon, but to God I don't believe. West for doing money, for make mama salon. The salon family say make them not get to salon. No care me salon man suffer, not to in business. Now you say one day person say salon don't banner, if salon banner today, who have to blame?
Now you will get me balance. Now you will not exhalate.
When you cut electric cable, you dey burn transformer. Now you say one day person say salon get blacked out. If salon get blacked out today, who have to blame?
Now you will get me balance. Now you will not exhalate.
Now you think so?
Hear me, family. This one is so sad. I hope the youths and go listen me. The youths man away now we have most of them don't go astray because of kush smoking. Kush is taking away the dream from every parent and replace it with a nightmare. And it is a time to stand up and repair the broken heart. Said by Dr. Samba Sheku Samba of Minneapolis, Minnesota, United States of America. Also, I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Almami Nabi of Columbus, Ohio, for the fight for this kush. Do you, my brothers and sisters? Let me deviate from kush smoking. It's not good for me, it's not good for you. Do ya? So, Papa government, wake up and fight for drive away kush from Sierra Leone. God bless Mama Salo.
Inside the world they know now.
Stop profiteering.
What thing we gon' do now?
Avoid sabotage.
Inside the world they know now.
Show love to salon man.
What thing we gon' do now?
Say no to bad.
Inside the world they know now.
Not take politics, them food.
What thing we gon' do now?
Unity na the way.
This salon banner today. Who have to blame?
Now you will get me balance. Now you will not exhalate.
When you cut electric cable, get blackout. If salon get blackout today.